What
Anyhow,
What do you think of the Sound of Freedom movie?
I am really looking forward to seeing it. I know it's going to be very difficult to watch. It's going to be
Facts.
heartrending. But what people need to realize, there is more slavery in America now than ever in history before.
Yep.
So they bring these kids, you know, that 60%, and this was in Newt Gingrich's book. I had to have my wife go back and read it again. She was reading to me while we were driving on the trip. And he said that 60% of the kids that come over the border are uh, are kidnapped or taken into slavery, and whether it's in indentured servitude or whether it's sex traffic or whatever.
So, Indiana Jones, woke trash. Phoebe Waller-Bridge, trash actress. She has screwed every movie she has been
Mm-hmm.
on. She is all about this feminism, and she just wants to destroy every single famous guy movie out there. That's what
Yeah,
she does. Look what she's doing to James Bond. You know, and look,
yeah.
they had to. How much did they have to rewrite that script because she was coming in and it's like, well, Bond dies, I'm the new 007. And it's like, whoa, you just can't come in
You
here and
can't
just kill
kill
James
James
Bond.
Bond. No.
It's like this dude's been back. When was the first one? I don't remember, but you probably do.
Oh, the first one was
Yeah,
Roger, was not Roger, was Sean Connery.
yeah.
Uh,
What year was that?
that was in the 60s. That was because they had a Mach 1 Mustang from the 60s. It was really
Okay,
cool.
so you have from 1960s, and then that James Bond movie I think came out in 2019. The last one, the Quantum of
Yeah,
Solace or
yeah,
something like
Quantum of
that. Yeah,
Solace.
where she was
Mhm.
in it. You're just gonna sit there and try to take 80 years of classic James and say, hey, you know what? In this movie, let's just kill him off.
Well, and a whole series of books that were written. There
Mm.
is not a single female James Bond in any of the books. Now they're kind of boy, they would not go today. I mean, he talks about black people like he calls the driver of one of the car a negress, female black person
Who
is a
said that?
negress. The author of the book.
Oh, the book said that.
Yeah, so the books are a
Oh.
little bit on the racist side for today's generations that would really trigger a lot of people. But
Well, I mean, I don't know. Joe Biden said it.
yeah, Joe Biden said a lot of stuff.
He said the N word.
Yeah,
I mean, right point blank in like in a what was it, press conference? He said it. Negro. He pretty much called it.
Negro.
He said that, right? I know that
Yeah.
for a fact. Look that up. Joe
Oh
Biden
yeah.
saying the N word. He said it.
Well, talked about we're gonna put y'all back in chains,
Oh yeah, that was yeah. And then he
and
said
he said that
the N word. Yeah, he said the N word.
poor people are just as smart as white people. Or
Oh yeah, he
well,
says
no,
poor kids are just as smart as white kids.
yeah, like okay,
And all that just gets flushed over, blah
um,
blah. But back on the movie. So,
okay.
anyways,
Have you seen it?
yes, I saw it. Me
Oh,
and the wife went and saw it. Man,
did it tear your heart out?
it's very hard to sit through.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard, especially if you have kids. Oh man.
It took them 5 years to finally manage to get the theaters to show it. It was
Well,
done 5 years ago.
yeah, it was finished 5 years ago, but it didn't. So the problem was they were having trouble funding it to get into theaters.
Mm-hmm.
They took it to Netflix, shut it down because they wanted
Mm-hmm.
to stream it. They took it to Amazon, shut it down until finally they actually just raised the money themselves.
Well, actually, they took it to the same studio that handles the Chosen
Oh yeah,
TV
yeah, yeah,
series,
yeah. Angel Studios or
Angel
something.
Studios, and Angel
Yeah.
Studios got them in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
So Angel Studios is doing a lot of great stuff.
Oh
They
yeah.
really are. I mean, if you haven't seen The Chosen, it is the best
Very
depiction
good.
of Jesus and the disciples that you've ever seen. You know, most of the things you come out of Hollywood, it's a little hokey, and it's pretty much like Jesus walking on the air because he's too holy to touch the ground, and
What?
it's just
Who? What movie did that?
well, I said practically.
Oh,
I said
practically. Okay, okay,
It's
practically.
like
Yeah,
he's just holier than everybody around.
yeah. They don't make
But
it like true to the
Yeah,
story.
so The Chosen actually makes Jesus very relatable in a very believable way.
Right, right.
And it's really cool. And if you haven't seen it, you can pretty much see all the shows for free, and it's definitely worth seeing. Even if you're an atheist or an agnostic or something, you know it's good history.
And
It's
that's another thing is the media and everybody is trying to smear this as some Christian
some
movie,
QAnon movie.
QAnon Christian movie, when this movie was made before QAnon even came like
Yeah.
above water. So guys, it is not a Christian movie. This hits home here, especially here in Texas.
Hmm.
At the border, you have stuff like this. And this movie has knocked out Insidious 2 weekends in a row, tied it last weekend
Hmm.
pretty much. Like they were pretty much like neck to neck,
Hmm.
right? You don't really say number one, number two whenever you're that close. It's kind of tie. When you're $1 million off, that's a tie,
Yeah.
right? And then knocked out Indiana Jones. I mean, I don't think Indiana Jones was even up there,
No.
but
Which, and it's a very good movie, and all the podcasts that I was paying attention to, they were knocking it as woke and all that. I didn't see anything woke about Indiana Jones. I think it's
really,
one of the better things that Disney has put out in a
well,
long
that's
time.
because they had to rewrite almost the entire script. Why? Because the ending was Phoebe Waller-Bridge, like literally killing Indiana Jones. Literally.
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. So the first ending was Indiana Jones was like, okay, she sacrifices him and pretty much says, I'll take it from here, and grabs his hat, puts it on herself, and then he was like, good luck. And then like he dies. They didn't say how, but like that was the story.
Well, he almost died in this movie.
He was supposed to die.
Yeah, so maybe that was how he actually did die. But
Yeah.
I loved what they did with Karen Allen at the end. Where does it not?
I don't care. You can do the spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see it, man. I don't like that actress. I don't like her.
Karen Allen?
No.
Oh,
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Oh, okay.
I do not like her, man. She
Yeah.
is her,
It's
Kathleen Kennedy, and that other director. They are just like they're just sodomites, man.
Yeah.
They're like locusts. They move to like studio to studio, just destroying everything.
But it's really good. It's really, really good, and it's very satisfying. I'm surprised that Kathleen Kennedy wasn't able to ruin this one like she did so many other
Because of the
movies.
backlash. So a lot of stuff got out. I follow this guy on YouTube, Overlord DVD, and he has a lot of insider leaks. And for the past year, like I said, they had to, Indiana Jones literally was like a $330 million movie.
I believe it. I believe it.
No,
Really.
that is crazy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like even the Star Wars movies don't even hit 200 million to make.
Mhm.
Star Wars.
But Indiana Jones was always right up there with Star Wars.
Right, not anymore,
Yeah.
man. They killed that off, man. They
Yeah,
they
well,
did terrible. I mean, Kingdom of Crystal Skull was
Yeah.
it wasn't too bad. I mean, I think Shia LaBeouf made it pretty funny, but the storyline of aliens and coming here, and then we found their skulls, I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really
Well,
satisfying to me, but
since you haven't seen it, I would recommend.
I'm not
seeing
gonna see it. You can
Okay.
talk whatever you
No,
want
that's
about
fine.
it.
You don't have
I'm
to.
not gonna
Well,
anything with that woman.
pirate
I'm
it
not
and
gonna
watch
see.
it for free. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait until it comes streaming on Disney, which it'll
Yeah.
probably be in about a week.
Oh, I wouldn't watch anything on Disney.
But
I won't subscribe to them or give them any money. So,
well,
although I did give them money with seeing the movie in the theater,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna subscribe to their
But yeah,
channel anymore.
they're trying to say that this is a Christian movie. Don't go see. I mean, no. If you can be atheist, Mormon, Christian, but this movie hits everybody home because it is happening. It is real
It's
and a true
important-
story.
It's a very important
True
movie
story.
to watch. And
Yes.
I'm definitely going to go see it. It's just the only reason I haven't
I
seen
can't
it was
believe you saw this.
vacation
You went to see Indiana 5 and you didn't even see this yet.
I will see it.
Man.
So I wouldn't have seen Indiana 5 because of what all the podcasters said and all that
And
before they knew.
Yeah.
But my buddy that was my best man had gone to see it, and he says, you got to see it. It's amazing.
Okay.
So I went ahead and saw it.
Yeah, friends say you got to see it. You kind of got to go see it.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
friends
it was
telling
worth
you
it.
that's to go see that movie, so you have to go see that one.
So, off the movie topic, have you heard about what Justice Sonia Sotomayor's been doing?
I'm about to look that up real quick.
Okay, so and the mainstream news is kind of covering it up. But you know, she wrote a book. Right?
What's her name? How do you spell her name?
Sotomayor. Hang on, just a second.
There we go. Sonia Sotomayor. Justice.
So
Okay,
she
this
wrote a
one
book,
is she.
It's all right. You can write a book, whatever.
Is she a liberal? Is she liberal, conservative?
Yeah, she's an Obama appointee.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's definitely far left.
She wrote a book about her life and coming up, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what she did, though, that is highly illegal and unethical, and all right, is she started having her staff that we pay for go to schools and libraries, and she would go give this very expensive speech there, but her staff members would take crates of her books and say, you have to buy these or she's not going to speak. So she coerced these schools and libraries into buying her books using our tax money. All right. And it's very unethical. So Simon and Schuster, I believe, is the publishing company, and they've got several cases that are going before the Supreme Court. She's not gonna recuse herself, and you know, she's gonna push in favor of Simon and Schuster because they published her book and they're giving her millions of dollars. So she's
what was the book about?
About her life and coming up and becoming an iconic figure or something like that. The first Hispanic female on the Supreme Court, or
man, why does that even matter, bro? That stuff really makes who cares, man? It's like I want the best.
Yeah, the melanin in your skin,
it don't matter.
Counts for nothing.
Nothing.
It's what's between your ears.
Yes,
that counts.
Hate that, man.
So yeah,
even as a Hispanic and Native American mix and stuff, I hate that. I hate it. Like, oh, Obama appointed her because she's female Hispanic. Who cares? Can she get the job done?
Can she get Harris. Biden said beforehand, whoever the vice president is, she's going to be a woman of color. Why? If she ends up being a woman of color, that's fine. Pick the best candidate. Pick the person who's going to do the best job.
Yeah.
Regardless of race, regardless of gender, who cares?
Man, at this point, I would have taken a reptilian as a vice president over Kamala. But sometimes she
chimpanzee would be.
Man, I'll take a grown ape over that because, man, at least they know the difference between right and wrong. They know what to do, what not to do. Train them better than her.
By the way, I am not calling Kamala Harris a chimpanzee. I'm saying a chimpanzee would be a better VP. So
I didn't even think about that. Yo, speaking of that, you know, Disney likes doing race swapping.
Yeah.
They should race swap Tarzan.
Yeah. And gender swap him at the same time.
At the same time.
And make Jane a
dude. Dude, make Jane a dude.
Or transgender.
It's still a dude. That dude's another dude looking at that dude. You know that's from?
Did you?
Tropic Thunder?
Oh, yeah.